Hey guys, so this show that I will be reviewing, it's Please Twin. This is a spin-off of Please Teacher. I did the review of that if you want to check it out. You don't really need to watch Please Teacher to watch this show. And in fact, I almost recommend skipping Please Teacher because this one's a lot more funny. Comedy is a little, I guess, graphic. I don't know what else to say. It doesn't really get into nudity. Raunchy would be closer to what I'm trying to describe. The comedy's just a little raunchy. If you're not into that, don't check it out. They don't really have full nudity, so don't worry about that. But it does have fan service. So if these things turn you off, you should probably not check it out. The other thing that I'll mention is that this entire show is huge. The entire show is basically a whole sister complex drama. It basically involves a male character living in the house. It turns out that he has a photo with him and a missing sibling. Turns out that it's a twin, okay? Now, he knows this, and what ends up happening is two girls have the same photo, and they come and basically knock on his door and say, you know, we might be relatives. Well, he basically ends up living with them, and they all fall in love with each other, okay? So it's a big love fest. There's also a lot of background characters that are pretty funny, and it's a very very strange concept from an American point of view of an anime series. Now, there's a couple series kind of like this in anime that I've come across, and I've never been a big fan of the whole sister complex, but for those of you that are, this is kind of the ticket. It's not necessarily very romantic. It definitely is a comedy. The animation, especially the backgrounds at times, are really pretty. The music's kind of forgettable. I'll tell you that much. The plot, the one thing I'm going to mention that was really annoying about the series is, okay, so you know that there's a sister complex. One of them's a stranger, one of them's a sister. The two women that he's living with right now, okay? But they bring that up constantly. It's literally, it's like every 5 minutes, somebody's got to say, well, one of us is a stranger, one of us is a twin. And it wears on your nerves. The one really good thing about this series is that it's short. It's like, I think there might actually be an extra episode, but as far as regular episodes, there's 12. For a 12 episode series dealing with this subject matter, it runs pretty much how, I guess what I'm saying is it ended kind of in an appropriate timeline. Like if this was like a 24 episode series, I don't know if I could get through it. The voice actors, the female voice actors were very squeaky. However, the characters that they are portraying from the original Japanese adaptation had the same kind of voice, so they did a good job mimicking that. But it kind of wore on my nerves as well. If I had to give this a rating, let me give a recommendation instead of a rating, because I think it's more clear. If you're into, I guess I'm going to call them sister complex shows, nothing judgmental about that. It's just a way to categorize them. This is probably it. If you are not, don't look into it. It's funny. But at the same time, it's one of those shows where you know you're either going to like it or you're not. It's actually got a lot of people that, I guess what I'm saying is there's not a lot of people that just watch it and say it's okay. The fan service kind of got on my nerves to a certain extent, though I've seen a lot of series with a lot more fan service. Elfin Leard, I can never pronounce that. But for example, that was really good, but they used... I guess it's not really fan service, it's just nudity, but I don't want to talk about that series. Anyway, that's basically it. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.